are here because the outside world rejects you.
Hey, what's up everyone? In this video, we're going to go ahead and go over a bunch of Mutant Mayhem news that we haven't talked about yet. The movie is right around the corner and there has been some new stuff that's come out. We're going to talk about some posters that we haven't discussed yet here on the channel, a new clip that was released, also some other new scenes that were shown in the Breaking Ooze special, and then a bunch of spoilery stuff that came from the Den of Geek magazine. That and a bunch of other stories, we're going to go ahead and break it all down in this video, so get comfortable. It's going to be a long one, but let's waste no time and dive in and start off with the new posters.
Yo, come on, y'all. Let's get the goods. Yo, what? What the? Y'all some little tortoises, huh? Look at you. Y'all adorable, man.
All right, first up we have this one here, and it came over from Comic-Con. It was an exclusive collector's print for anybody that was at the panel, and you could see it right there. It's this epic shot of Leonardo fighting Superfly. We had never seen this before, and if you check out the background there, you can kind of make out that they're in some type of a lab. It looks like that same facility that we've seen in some of the footage in the trailers, where it looked like Master Splinter was captured at one point inside of. But yeah, you can see Leo holding up his sword up to Superfly's chest, and just a bunch of lightning crackling around them. Looks pretty good. Leo looks super cool here. Let's take a look at the next poster that was released. You can see this one here has all four turtles, and you can see that they're outside as like the sun's coming up. Pretty straightforward. You got all four turtles with their names, and this poster right here seems to be made up of the individual like bus stop posters that we've seen on social media and stuff throughout the cities. Yeah, it looks like they just combined them all here for this one poster. Let's take a look at the next one. This is the exclusive 4DX Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem poster, and it looks pretty cool. You have all four turtles leaping forward. Looks like they're in some type of a subway station, and you can see it says 40X there at the bottom. Leo's cutting it in half. All right, this next poster here has a bunch of cool Easter eggs. We're gonna go ahead and take a look at this one. This one was also available at Comic-Con for those who went to the panel, and there's a lot to break down here. So first of all, let's talk about some of the bigger things we can see here. Obviously, we got the four turtles there on top of a bunch of pizza boxes with Bebop and Rocksteady looking up at them. You can see off in the distance on top of a couple buildings, you have Splinter and April and Superfly, who looks like is jumping down from a water tower to attack the turtles. Now that's some of the main stuff in the poster. Now let's take a look at some of these Easter eggs that they put in. First up, on that water tower that we see Superfly leaping from, you can see a silhouette of another character. Now since it is just the silhouette, it's kind of hard to tell who it is, but immediately when I first looked at it, I thought the Shredder, but then I saw a different Easter egg that made me change my mind. Now I'm kind of thinking this could be Karai, and it almost looks like other poses we've seen her in previous iterations of the turtles. So yeah, maybe possibly could be Karai there on top of that water tower. Now if we go over here and look on Splinter's building, you can see he also has a water tower behind him, and that one has a picture of a Foot Clan symbol on it. And all throughout the promotion of this movie, the trailers, photos that have been released, we have gotten no inclination of the Foot Clan or Shredder or anything like that. This is our first kind of tease at the Foot Clan in this universe. Now there's more Easter eggs here in Splinter's building. If you look at all the different windows in the building, you can see silhouettes of some characters, some that we know are going to be in the movie. You can see right there, Baxter Stockman is one of those characters. He's hunched over there, his window's glowing green, probably because he's messing with ooze or something like that. But then above him and to the left, you could see a character that almost looks like a foot soldier. The head shape almost looks like the old school 87 television show style version of the Foot Clan. Now above that character and to the right, you could see a different character silhouette, and that looks like Casey Jones, as you can see the little hockey stick right there poking out above his shoulder. So yeah, our first tease there at this version of Casey Jones in this universe. And then finally here up and to the left, we have a silhouette, and this one looks more like the Shredder than that first one that we saw on top of the water tower. I believe this here is them teasing the Shredder. That silhouette of the helmet is unmistakable. But yeah, pretty cool that we got some teases of these big characters coming to the universe. If you look on the pizza box, you can see another Foot Clan logo right there. Super cool seeing all this. Now there is a couple more posters here that we haven't talked about yet here on the channel. You have this one here of the turtles opening up a box of pizza and everybody's grabbing a slice. This was one of the first posters that was revealed, but we never talked about it. So yeah, pretty cool artwork here. Just wanted to showcase it. And then lastly, you have this poster here promoting to see the movie in real D 3D, and you can see the turtles there all laying down on top of a rooftop, eating some junk food, having a good time, except for Raph, who looks annoyed about something. But yeah, that's it for the posters. Let's go ahead and jump into that new clip that was recently revealed. We'll break it down, and spoiler warning on this one. There's a pretty big spoiler in this clip, and if you don't don't want to be spoiled at all and go into this movie fresh, then I'd recommend heading out now. We're going to go ahead and talk about that and go even further into possibly more spoilers from this point on in the video. So there you go. There's your warning. Let's go ahead and jump into the clip and talk about it on the other side.
Let me guess. 15 years ago, right? Some sludge was dumped in the sewer, and y'all came from that. So look. That same ooze made me, okay? My dad, Baxter Stockman, he's the one who dumped the ooze down the drain, baby. So technically, we cousins.
So yeah, really interesting clip here of the turtles. This looks like right when they find Superfly at his meeting, and it looks like Superfly mistakes them for somebody else and kind of attacks them. Then when he realizes that the turtles aren't who he thought they were, he starts talking with them like you saw there. And then that line where he says, the same ooze that made you made me, that his dad, Baxter Stockman, is the one who dumped it down the drain 15 years ago. So that they're technically all cousins. The turtles, who have been isolated for so long, start celebrating. But yeah, that line there is a massive reveal going into this film. A lot of people thought that Superfly was the mutated version of Baxter, but this clip here seems to reveal that Baxter Stockman is actually his father instead. The director has even gone on in interviews to say that Stockman isn't Superfly, but that he was in an early version of the script. Here's some of that interview.
The original design of Superfly was as a mutated version of Baxter Stockman, which is why the toys, which have a really long lead time, the Superfly toy has like a sweater and a necktie, which is not a thing appropriate at all for his character.
So yeah, it doesn't look like Superfly will be Baxter Stockman unless this is all just like a massive swerve. Maybe he is Superfly still, but he doesn't remember when he's mutated. I wouldn't completely take it off the table that could still be a reveal in the movie. Now this kind of segues us into the Den of Geek magazine that recently came out, and we can see some new pictures in here. Let's start off with this one here, since it kind of has to do with what we're talking about. You can see some concept art for most of the characters in the movie there, and if it's true that Superfly isn't going to be Baxter Stockman in the movie, you can see that he was at one point going to be, at least judging off of this concept art. You can see what the director of the movie was talking about, that Baxter Stockman was going to be Superfly. You see both versions of the character right there next to each other in the magazine, and on top of Superfly it says Baxter Stockman Fly. Now let's take a look at the rest of this concept art here, as there is other characters that we hadn't seen before. Maybe they'll be in the movie, maybe they won't, but you can see the character Scale Tail there, which looks like a Cobra mutant, and then you have a pretty big one here, the Rat King, and this design looks completely new for the movie. If this is what they end up going with, kind of looks like a character from like Regular Show or something. Now his character art doesn't seem to be as refined as the others, so maybe he won't be in the movie. We'll have to wait and see. And then lastly, another character that they have here on this concept art is a character named Alex, and it looks like he's like another human friend of April's. I haven't seen Alex in any of the trailers or anything like that, so we'll see if this character ends up being in the movie. But let's keep looking at the magazine here, as there is another image that's brand new, and that's this one here of the turtles with April and Splinter and the rest of the mutants. If you've been following the new footage breakdowns we've been doing here on the channel, it does look like they all end up teaming up at one point to take down Superfly when Superfly mutates into that mega mutant. And this seems to be another shot from that sequence. And you can see that Raphael here has some type of a weapon. It almost looks like those ray guns that the TCRI guys have in the other trailer. So maybe they get their hands on some TCRI technology. And yeah, you can see everybody standing there ready to go. Pretty epic looking shot here. But yeah, not much else in the magazine here. Next, we're going to jump into some of the new scenes that were revealed in the latest Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem Breaking Ooze special that aired.
Yes, it's incredibly impressive. Okay, listen. Superfly seems to be building something. He's completely under the radar. Nobody's ever seen his face.
All right, so yeah, in the recent Breaking Ooze special that came out for the movie, they had like some interviews and stuff that they've kind of released here and there online, but they also had weaved in there some new scenes. So yeah, let's talk about some of these that we haven't seen before. You have this one here of Raphael with Donnie and Mikey, and you can see this kind of looks like when they're getting back from their supply run. And yeah, Raph's just got his arms around his brothers as it looks like they're returning home. Then there was this scene here of Leonardo and Master Splinter, and something serious seems to be going on here in this scene. Splinter seems to be having some type of heart-to-heart with Leo, and something seems to affect Leo in this scene, as you can tell by his eyes there. Next, you have this one here, and this seems to be of Baxter Stockman developing the ooze. Next, we have this shot here of a flashback of Master Splinter with the Turtle Tots all enjoying a pizza. Then we have this shot here of what looks like the Turtles and the mutant villains, and this seems to be around the time where they meet, as the Turtles seem to be having a good time here and aren't looking at them as enemies just yet. I believe this is taking place in like a bowling alley or something like that, or a club of some type. Then we got a few scenes here of that garage fight that we've seen before, but we got a couple different shots. You have Mikey here jumping onto some boxes, something freaking out Donatello. This shot here of Raphael punching somebody while Leo watches, smiling, but then Leo gets hit in the face there. Then we got this shot of the turtles jumping down in an alley, seemingly to meet with April. Looks pretty cool. And then you have this one here of Michelangelo climbing up a fire escape, checking out some of the news that's playing on a nearby billboard. But yeah, pretty cool new scenes there. That about does it for like some of the new movie info. There is some new Mutant Mayhem products info here that I've been meaning to talk about, so let's just kind of go through that really quick, rapid fire style. First up, you can see it right there that Xbox is going to be doing a giveaway for the first ever pizza scented Xbox TMNT Mutant Mayhem controller, and you can see them right there. They're Xbox controllers with the Mutant Mayhem graphics all over them. Looks like each turtle gets a controller, and then there's like a little pizza slice sticking out of the back of the controller or something. Interesting design there. If you look at some of the photos here, it does look like that's removable, as one of the controllers has it here and one of them doesn't. It says fans can enter to win the wireless controller by following Xbox Game Pass on Twitter and retweeting the official Xbox Game Pass sweepstakes tweet, and that the giveaway will run from July 24th through August 13th. So yeah, go check that out if that's something you're interested in. Pretty cool that they're doing this, but let's move on over to the next product. All right, this next one's coming from the YouTube channel Toy Shiz, and you can see that they recently went to an event called Sweet 2023. And yeah, it appears that new Mutant Mayhem figures are on the way. So like a wave 2, or maybe even wave 3 if you consider that bundle pack wave 2 with all the costume turtles. And yeah, you can see some stills here from the video. You can see that now we're going to be getting a giant Donatello and Michelangelo figure. The initial wave had a giant Raphael and Leonardo figure, and now it looks like Donnie and Mikey are on the way. You can see Donnie comes with some headphones there. The next new figure we see here is Wingnut. You can see him standing right there on the playset. Looks pretty cool. Robotic arms and all, just like we see in the movie. The next new figure we saw was Scumbug. You can see him right there, and he looks to be spitting out some type of green ooze. And right below him, we see Genghis Frog sticking out his tongue, holding the axe, which is his weapon in the movie. The next figure we see here is Mondo Gecko. You can see him right there riding a skateboard. Looks great. And then lastly here, we have this big figure here called the Mega Mutant, and it looks like that massive version of Superfly that we've seen in the trailers that's destroying the city. You can see him right there. He has a bunch of different animal parts on him. You can see a part of an elephant, part of a giraffe. His body almost looks like a giant whale, although he has Superfly's eyes. And there we can see another photo of him eating Leonardo. So yeah, cool figure there of the final boss in the movie. What do you guys think of this next wave here? Do you think we'll get even another wave after this? Let me know down below. Super cool to see all these new figures. All right, this one's pretty cool. It's coming over here from Cinemark Theaters, and it says a little Mutant Mayhem to spice up this Tuesday. Now available at select theaters while supplies last. So yeah, if you have a Cinemark theater in your area, this will probably interest you. Let's take a look at some of the new items here that they have available at the theaters. First up, you have bag clips. You can see them right there. They have the little Raphael up, and I have seen these available on eBay as well. I think people are already getting their hands on them. And they have a lot of characters here. You can see all 4 turtles, April, Superfly, Bebop, Rocksteady, Splinter. I've even seen Mondo Gecko and Leatherhead. And yeah, it just looks like little figures that you clip on like your backpack or your purse or whatever. And it looks like they run $8 each, but that's not the only item that they have here. Let's keep going. You see next to that is Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem plush, and these are for $12, and you see them right there. You have the Mutant Mayhem turtles as little plushies, and they look different than the other plushies we've seen like at Target and stuff. So yeah, definitely its own design, I believe. Then down here for $16, you have the Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem popcorn tin. So it looks like a reusable popcorn tin here with the Mutant Mayhem turtles on it. And lastly, right here, we have the Combo and Mutant Mayhem themed drink topper. Looks like a little case that holds popcorn and also holds your drink. And you get a little topper with one of the little turtles. I've seen people talking about how they'll just give you like one of the turtles when you get this, and that they requested another turtle and they did get it swapped out. So yeah, maybe try that if you don't get the turtle that you're looking for. But yeah, it looks like they just kind of give them out at random from what I heard. And those are $9, by the way. We had seen leaked pictures of these before, but this is our first official photo of them right there. But yeah, that's it for the new Cinemark merchandise there. It says at select theaters while supplies last. So yeah, check if your theater has this. Not much else to talk about. Let's go to the next story. All right, this next one's coming over here from the website cypbrands.com. And this looks to be a website from Spain, but they have some cool items here we haven't seen yet. You see some bags there off to the left, like a regular backpack, a pull string bag, and then looks like a smaller bag there at the bottom. But then here on the right-hand side, you see these cool Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem mugs, and these look sweet. You can see there's one of all 4 turtles. It looks like the inside of the mug is green, and you can kind of make out the Mutant Mayhem logo on the inside of the mug, and it's all black. Anyways, don't know if we're going to get this one in the States, but it would be cool to see mugs like this available here. We'll have to wait and see. Not much else on this one. Let's keep moving. This one's pretty cool. It's coming over here from the UK version of Paramount's Instagram page, and it's for this new filter for TikTok, Reels, Snapchat, pretty much like all the vertical video platforms. And you can see the turtle tots in action here as they're part of the filter. You can see it right there. The filter almost has the turtle tots like pop up on your screen and like jump on your shoulder and do little tricks and stuff. You can see right there, it says play with your own turtle tot virtual pet. And then the caption for the post says before the awkward teenage phase, there's the really cute baby phase. See for yourself with the new turtle tots filter. And yeah, pretty cool seeing the turtle tots here in motion. Pretty cool. Let me know what you think. Let's move on over to the next story. All right, let's go over a couple of these here. These are coming over here from Target. You can see it's a couple of different bags. The first one here is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 11-inch mini backpack, and you can see it right there. It looks like a shell almost, and it says TMNT on it. It's kind of like a glossy texture, looks cool. And if you look at different angles of the backpack, you can see it's Mutant Mayhem themed with the turtles going across the top there. But let's keep going to this other bag that we saw here on Target as well. And this is like a smaller one that looks like it goes like across your chest. You can see it's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles pizza slice crossbody bag. You can see it right there. It looks like a little pizza slice, and it has the turtle tots from the flashback sequences in the movie on it. Looks pretty sweet. Both seem to be available at the moment. So yeah, go check those out if you're interested in it. But that's it for this one. Let's move on over to the next story. All right, this next one's a quick one. It's coming over here from Target.com. You can see it right there. It's for a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem wallet. And you can see all 4 turtles there on the front. It's one of those wallets that like folds into like 3 sections. You can see some of the other graphics there. It's that scribbly like sticker collage design that we've seen in a lot of the merchandise for the movie. Not much else on this one. Thought it was a pretty cool one. Mutant Mayhem wallet now available. All right, this next one's coming over here from LinkedIn, and you can see some higher ups here from Walmart talking to like some people from the food and beverage industry, and they're commenting on this photo that was posted here, and it's of great value. So the Walmart brand macaroni and cheese original, but themed in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem art. It looks like the noodles themselves are also in the shape of the turtles. You can see the caption here. It says, "So proud to bring turtle power to our great value mac and cheese line. Same great value original mac and cheese flavor with Mutant Ninja Turtle pasta shapes. Look for the tubular purple box on Walmart shelves near you." So yeah, it looks like they should be hitting shelves now. Go check it out. See if you can find them. Let me know what you think. All right, this next one's coming over here from the American Association of Orthodontists, and you can see that they've partnered up with the Mutant Mayhem movie, and they have this video here with some new clips of the turtles. You can see them right there. And yeah, it's just a video called Braces 101, just giving you tips and stuff on how to care for your teeth when you have braces. Like Mikey, it says. As we all know, the Michelangelo design in the movie has Michelangelo wearing braces, so a lot of discussion about how he got those put in, which is pretty funny. But yeah, just a quick one here. Maybe you'll see this next time you go to the dentist.
What's old is new again. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are back.
Imagine my surprise. The Beverly Zone. When an old outfit I started wearing 20 years ago was suddenly the hottest costume at the con.
Hi, Raphael, what's up?
How have you been? I'm a really big deal around here.
Cowabunga!
After years of being sheltered from the human world,
Up top,
the turtles are back. And if you need a refresher course,
They're pretty badass. They like pizza. They like to fight crime.
Nickelodeon releases their new movie, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem, on August 2nd.
With this new movie coming out, I think it's going to be like a new revival for the Ninja Turtles, and they're going to have more fans.
Are you going to go see the movie?
I am. I'm so excited. I want to see it really bad.
And so was I, when an old costume that's been gathering dust,
This is live?
Yeah.
All right, ready?
was suddenly streamed across the world.
Thank you so much.
Who knew turtles were in such high demand?
Do you need me to sign any autographs or do any press appearances?
I would love for you to do like a trick or something.
A trick?
Yes.
I'm not quite sure where this move came from, but it did lead to this.
Does your mother know you do this for a a living. Yeah.
She knows I do it, but she's not proud. I may be as slow as a turtle.
Can I get behind the counter and help you sell this stuff?
But Ninja collector items are flying off the shelves.
Look at that. Sold out, sold out, sold out. I got the robot.
Luckily, we've got the real thing.
There I am. It's like looking in a mirror. Go, Ninja, go.
In person.
Are you aware how many crunches I have to do a day to be this ripped?
This much turtle love had me coming out of my shell.
My long-lost cousin! How have you been? Good, It's a family reunion!
Zeppeli.
The only thing that could make this day better
All right, let's do it.
would be some turtle hype music.
Go, Ninja, go, Ninja, go! Go, Ninja, go, Ninja, go!
Comic-Con may be filled with every superhero in the universe.
Indiana Jones is no match!
But in 2023, it's good to be lean, mean, and green.
Commandos, no problem!
In the Zeppeli zone, Jeff Zeppeli, CBS 8.
All right, let me know what you think about some of those. The movie is right around the corner, so there's definitely going to be a lot to talk about. Stay tuned for that. Thanks everybody for watching. That's it for this one. I'll see you in a little bit with another one. Take care.